Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Thanks.
Can you hear me now? They want to see my bump. I haven't been reading any of the comments, guys.
They can hear it though.
But can you hear me?
I'm gonna close that door.
Okay. They can hear me now.
Cool. Thank you. Because it just wouldn't be a Wholesome Roots show, live show, without there
okay, they can hear me.
being some sort
I
of
saw
issue.
somebody else. I saw somebody else say that they couldn't hear me, so I was like, "Oh wait, maybe it can't." Oh my gosh, show me the bump. Okay.
All right, one time.
Let me pull up the OBS window so that I can see what I'm actually doing.
You're gonna make her stand up.
Oh, it's so hard. Boop. Baby bump. Baby bump. He's ready. You know, can you see the outline of the popped belly button? You can tell he's popped like a turkey. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. He's ready. Okay. Now we can start our show. Yay. Sorry about that, guys.
All right.
This whole thing has changed so much since our last time we went live. And the entire thing is different. And I had to get Dalton to help with setting up my OBS and setting up my YouTube and obviously setting up the mic too. So, and I was talking to you guys for like a whole minute thinking I was live because I hit start streaming on OBS and that's usually all I have to do. But apparently I have to also click it on the YouTube page. It's complicated. People think YouTube is really easy. It's really not. It's not as easy as it looks, guys. So good to see everybody. I haven't even said hi to everybody. This window that my live chat box in is really tiny, and I do not know how to make it bigger. I don't see a way to make it bigger. Like, so I apologize for that.
Pop out chat.
That's what I'm trying to... It's not giving me the option.
Yeah.
Pop out. Sorry, guys. I'm technical difficulty tonight.
There you go.
And then I can make it bigger. Is it still live chat? No, I gotta change it back to live chat instead of top chat.
The little counter that says how many people are watching.
It's underneath this screen.
Oh.
There.
Oh. Okay.
58 concurrent viewers.
Wow.
And 23 likes. Y'all are doing a good job with the likes tonight. YouTube is getting crazy. Did you see something?
Meemaw's Hippobilly Homestead wants to see my belly.
No, you don't.
No?
No. That's all right. That's all right, dear.
I have a food baby.
Oh, ouch. I have a kicking baby. So, we are here. You guys are here. Did we have any questions that y'all wanted to have answered? I know a lot of people probably have questions about the baby and how close we are. We're super close. So we are... I want the baby to come tonight or tomorrow morning is my preference, because then Ryan has the whole weekend off and he only has to take off a couple of days for the week because it'll be unpaid time off. So we're trying to minimize that as much as possible, but maximize how much he's able to help me, because as soon as he goes back to work, I'll have to go back to doing chores no matter where I am in my recovery from childbirth. Yeah, I don't think Ryan's really gained any weight. I actually have not gained any weight in this pregnancy. So the first trimester, I lost 5 pounds, and I did gain that back. But I am at my pre-pregnancy weight right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, seriously? But none of the doctors seem concerned about that. Yeah, so we're not like Kiri from. Sorry, I have a lot of indigestion issues, so I do this a lot, little burpy hiccupy things, which is a big reason why I haven't been making videos. It's because it's really hard to edit that out and work around it. But Kiri from Build on the Rock Homestead, what is the birth plan since the hospital is out? So those of you that are friends with me, like friends on Facebook, friends, and Kiri is a good friend of mine. You've already heard that due to the COVID virus and the heavy restrictions they are putting on families in the hospitals and the fear factor of going into the hospital with a, compromised immune system, myself and the baby, we have chosen to do a home birth. So we're super excited about that. I've had 4 kids. All of them have been completely natural, but they've all been in a hospital. But this time we're doing it at home. And I'm really, really, really excited about that. I've always wanted to do a home birth. It's just never been in the budget. But I had a very kind family member reach out to me and say, I don't want you to do what's going to be putting you at risk or what's going to be putting your baby at risk or making you uncomfortable. So we're going to make sure we get you the home birth that you will feel much more... Whew, he's kicking me a little hard right now.
Not during the live show.
No, it's a kick. It's a kick. He just kicks really low sometimes, and that really hurts. So anyway, I saw a question about the thyroid. That's also a thyroid thing. The doctor told me, indigestion and burping thing. Yeah, it's definitely not my thyroid, because really good news on that with the pregnancy is my numbers dropped to almost nothing with my thyroid levels. My thyroid levels aren't at nothing. My thyroid levels are at normal, and my Hashimoto's antibodies are almost completely normal due to the pregnancy. The pregnancy hormones have fixed all of that, which, they say it can come right back as soon as I have the baby, but it might not. So we're crossing our fingers that my thyroid and Hashimoto's health will stay really good after I have the baby. But it's been great during this pregnancy. Yeah. I haven't had any Hashimoto's issues.
Yeah.
I haven't had any pregnancy issues other than a lot of pain. With it being oh my goodness, Diana Mallory, please get a gift for your new one. Blessings to you. Thank you so much, sweetie. I really appreciate that. That's very generous of you. So I do have a lot more pain. He is very low, and that's causing a lot of pain, and I had a lot of round ligament pain. Sorry about the...
Yeah, it was a nice pregnancy maintenance plan to keep the Hashimoto's at bay. So now we know how to proceed, right?
Just stay pregnant?
Yeah, keep her pregnant.
Oh, he is super, super low. He's totally engaged. I'm over 39 weeks. So I could go any minute now. I told Ryan I would wait for the weekend before I'd start trying to walk and stuff, but I'm ready. Pregnancy helps put MS in remission too. That's interesting, Deb. I hadn't heard that. But I heard with the Hashis that it could go either way. It either makes it really worse or it makes it better. And I got lucky. That it's almost considered remission is how low my antibodies are right now. So that's awesome. I'm sorry I didn't say hello to everybody in here, but you guys, the chat is moving so fast. 62 of you in here, 41 likes. Love it. Love you guys. I missed you guys so much, and super sorry I haven't had any videos out, especially with all the goat birthing and everything. We actually had a little bit of a major catastrophe with all of our footage from 3 of the births. I lost it all. And several vlogs I was filming in between, I lost it all. I lost all my footage that I was going to upload for you guys. And then with the hiccuping burping issue, it's been hard to just do regular vlogs where I'm talking. So I haven't really had that motivation come back. But I did have a lot of video. I think I have one birth that we saved on one of the disk drives. So I can still edit that at some point. But we ended up with a total of 10 babies. We had, so Ruby had a beautiful doeling. I think you guys saw her, Tabitha. And then we had Goober, who was the orphan, and we're keeping him. He was a bottle baby, but now he's nursing. So for those of you that saw that last video with trying to get Goober on another goat, Goober goes on all the goats. So he's doing really well. He's big and fat and healthy. And then, was it Rosemary that kidded next and we were surprised?
Yeah, I think so.
Or Fern. Fern was next because Goober started nursing on Fern right away too. And Fern had a girl and a boy.
I think.
Yes. Fern had a girl and No, Fern had one girl. That's right, one big girl. Fern was a tight fit because she was a first freshener. And then Rosemary, Flower was last. Rosemary had 2 bucklings. And then Flower had a buckling and a doeling. So we'll be keeping, and Time had triplets. Time had triplets. And she had 2 doelings and a buckling. We'll be keeping Time's doelings, and we'll be keeping Ruby's doeling. Right? So we're keeping 3 of the doelings.
Maybe.
And then we have Flower, Fern, and Rosemary are all for sale with their kids. If anybody is local and wants them, I can't ship my babies because I just don't feel comfortable with that. It's just out of my comfort realm. So if you're local and you can do a pickup, then we can do that. What else about the goats? Everybody's doing really good.
Yeah.
All the moms are doing good. All the kids are doing good. The boys are doing good. Rowan and Liam are at the kitchen table on their tablets so that they wouldn't interrupt too much. And they are so excited for their baby brother to arrive. They've especially, I think, since we made the change to a home birth, and we've been talking about that more and more with them, getting them ready for that. They really, really get excited about it. And, I explained to them, just like when the goats give birth, you're going to see some blood. There might be, if you want to, you can stay in the other room and watch a movie with your brother instead. So you don't have to be there, but if you want to be, you can. And they seem to really understand it. They've seen so many goat births that I don't see it being a problem for them at all. I think it's going to be really comfortable. I warned them I might yell like the goats do at the end. And I joked that I might say, "Meh!" and just like a goat. And so I might have to do that during labor just so that they hear that. Oh, so many good friends in here. I want to thank my moderators, Royal Amethyst Acres, Green Dream Projects, The City Stead, Dolly Perry, Royal Amethyst Acres. Did I miss any other moderators that are in here? I appreciate you helping. Yes, Viv is going to help, and Dalton's going to help. So Dalton has the kids because he doesn't want to have anything to do with the birth. So Dalton's in charge of keeping the kids distracted. He has a VCR in his bedroom with a TV, so he can put in an old movie VHS for them, and they love doing that with him. So that'll be good. And Vivian will be in charge of food and snacks and beverages and hopefully take some pictures. She's like, I don't know how much I want to be involved in this birth part of it. And I was like, but. So we're going to try to get her to do some filming and photos. I don't know that I'll have a birth video for YouTube, but I definitely want one for me. I've never filmed my births. I've never photographed my births. And this is my last one, and it's at home. So it'll be a more comfortable setting to do all that. So I'm hoping to at least have memories for our family. I see lots of familiar names in here, and I'm so glad you guys are all here. Ryan will be an all right help.
I'm gonna be the comic relief.
I told him don't make jokes when I'm having a contraction. That hurts. So did y'all have any other questions about the homestead or the birth or the goats? We haven't done anything with the garden. Of course, we had to cancel the soiree due to the COVID virus, and my physical abilities have been completely zero. I can walk to the barn, let my goats out, and walk back, and I'm done. So my energy level at this end of the pregnancy is super, super low. And it's a lot of it has to do with the pains, the round ligament pains that's all throughout my stomach and abdomen. They get really irritated when I'm on my feet, and I have to keep my feet up a lot. So I've just been lazy, and I still didn't gain any weight. Isn't that weird? Oh, I think the hat will fit, Tank. I think so. I was actually playing with it, with one of the little stuffed animals, and it seemed like it was going to be a good fit for a little baby head. So yeah, unfortunately the garden's not going other than our perennial fruit forest. It's going really well. The berries are all producing or blooming. We have, hey Paige! So good to see you. I'm glad you could join us. I hope you're staying safe out there on the road. We appreciate your essential work.
The deer is delicious, Paige.
Yeah, we are still eating. We are still eating deer meat. So that's been a huge blessing. Huge blessing. Especially right now. There's been a lot of meat shortages in the grocery stores. So it's been really nice to have that already in the freezer. It's been unbelievable. All right, so I skipped some comments here because I'm laughing about you making jokes. Push it real good, yes. Speaking of push it, do you have a baby yet? Is Zena pushing yet? Oh, and Jane A. Golden Pyrenees had a birth. Sounds like an eventful one. My doctor has not been in contact with me at all. When the COVID virus started, they shut down their offices, basically. And we're only doing emergency appointments. And I've been trying to get an appointment with them for a while now. A month. And I haven't seen my regular OB in a month. And she knows that I'm at the end of my pregnancy and has not tried to schedule me an appointment. And I have left messages trying to get one scheduled. So I'm kind of thrilled that I decided to do a home birth and get a midwife, because my doctor gave up on me. But I do have great perinatologists that have been seeing me weekly and checking the baby. And everything is perfect and beautiful. Dolly, I actually had a friend drop off tomato plants for me today. So we will be planting those tomato plants, right?
Yeah.
So Ryan's gonna get out there and plant them, and if he doesn't, next week I'll have the baby popped out and I'll be out there planting. Usually once I have a baby, like, I go back to like being strong, like really fast. So I think once the baby's born, it'll be easier for me to get out there. But I had like 250 tomato plants started or more, and a mouse ate them all. I had a bunch of other plants started too, but all of my seedlings got eaten. Except for the loofah gourds, which I'm actually probably going to give to a friend because I don't know. I think I started too many. All right. What else? Bees. Yes, bees are doing great. We had one hive that we did lose because we didn't do varroa mite treatment in time. And then my mentor came and helped me do the varroa treatment. And we got the other hive treated. And then he came back when it warmed up. And we split and created a new hive. So we're back to 2 hives. And I'm actually having him add a box to the new hive today, this weekend. I'm so happy to see you too, Marge. Cameron Diaz. Half Acre Dreams, are you drinking tonight? I don't think I've never had that.
So, second time I've seen somebody ask, is your doctor okay with the home birth?
I just answered that.
Okay. Yeah.
So maybe it was while I was answering. Yeah, so they don't... The perinatologist, when I said, what is your opinion on if for some reason I'm not fast enough to get to the hospital, I end up having a home birth? Do you think that would be dangerous? And she was like, you're good. Everything's good. They always, every appointment I have with them, they say that that my baby is like the best baby of the week. They're like, he scores 8 out of 8 on everything. And my non-stress test where they monitor his movement and heart rate and everything, they're like, he's the best. He's so perfect. He makes our job so easy. So he's super, super healthy. And I've been super healthy. My thyroid is great. My thyroid levels are great. My fluid levels in the amniotic fluid are all good. No signs of preeclampsia yet. We had a little scare the other day where my blood pressure was up a little bit higher than normal, but it's okay. My butterfly garden, Annie, my butterfly bush don't look like they survived the winter, which is weird because we had a mild winter. But the other plants are doing okay. So that's good. I do need a different setup. You know what's funny, Dolly, is I've started my seeds in that same location for the last 5 years, and I've never had an issue. But I have a greenhouse at my ex-husband's house that I'm going to be getting soon, so...
Are we disclosing the baby name yet?
No, because I want to meet him. I want to be sure when I meet him. We do have one that we've been calling him since Christmas. So I have told some people. But I want to meet him and be sure that it fits. The piddling homesteader. I wish. I want to be in labor tonight or tomorrow morning. So I'm going to start doing some dance moves after we get off of this live stream. I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to go walk around the block. We don't have blocks because we live way out in the country, but, you know, I'll walk up the road and down the road. I'll go walk the dam. That's what I did with Liam. I walked up and down the dam, up and down the dam. That was like, what, the day before he was born? Mm-hmm. Are you 100% sure the bub is a boy? Well, I had them check again and again, and he still comes out a boy. So I think so. My due date's technically Wednesday, the 29th. The midwife, you know, she was looking more like at the calendar because she didn't do ultrasounds on me. But the ultrasound measurements are April 29th. From the beginning of the pregnancy all the way through, it's measured perfectly. We changed our kid's name when we met them too. Well, Dalton was a different name when he was born. He actually had a different name his first day of his life. So we always we always joke that his autobiography is going to be Dalrymple for a day, because we named him Dalrymple. And then everybody told us that was an awful name, so we changed it. I loved it. We were going to call him Dal. It's not like we were going to give him that big, long name all the time. Yeah, exactly, Plain Jane. That's not awkward at all. But the calendar that the midwife looked at, you know, she said it was more like May the 5th, but I don't think that's right. I think it's definitely this week. He feels very ready. Very, very, very ready. He's dropped already over the last couple of days. I've had more Braxton Hicks than usual. Sorry, guys, for this hiccupy thing. For those that didn't already hear, it's a pregnancy symptom I've been dreading making videos with. That's a big part of the reason why I haven't filmed.
Somebody else said castor oil.
Yeah, my midwife said that if we are in labor and it stalls or isn't progressing, that she does have a recipe using castor oil, but it's a much more effective, mild version, and it shouldn't be done without monitoring, but she has a good way of doing it, supposedly. I don't think I want to do it, though. I'm like, doesn't sound like the pleasant way to go. But if I had to, if it was the difference between being transferred to the hospital because things weren't going well and taking castor, I would take the castor. And just so you know, I've had a couple of contractions while I'm talking to you guys, but that's pretty normal for this time of night. I usually do have quite a few Braxton Hicks in the evening. Oh no, little Miss Ellie Rose is ready for bed. Hope to be right back. Oh, give my Ellie Rose a kiss. Tell her I can't wait for my little redhead to meet her little redhead. I'm convinced he's going to be a redhead. And they saw lots of hair in one of the ultrasounds. So he should have a good amount of hair already when he's born. So we'll know. I make a joke video, Prago burping the entire time. That would be funny. Oh, Pinky, I'm glad you made it. Yeah, I've heard that too, Mandy, where people use it and it didn't work, and I'm like, no. But I do feel like I'm very ripe and ready to give birth. Like, I feel like that stage that you get to where you're just like, it's time. I've been nesting, so May the 4th, we actually have a May the 4th clause. For those of you that are Star Wars fans, you'll probably understand all the May the 4th talk. For those of you that aren't, May the 4th, may the Force be with you. May the 4th is the official Star Wars holiday. Hello? So we have a clause that if he is born on May the 4th, he will be named Anakin. For sure. Okay? So, just so you know, I'm having another contraction. Guys, you're going to get me moving. You want me to start dancing for you? Let's get this party started. I don't need any booze. I'll just drink lots of water. I've been drinking lots of water and eating lots of protein today so that I will be ready if it gets moving and going tonight. Thank you, Diana Mallory. I like your pun. TikTok. Yeah, I haven't uploaded anything on TikTok in a while. But for those of you that do TikTok, you've probably seen some of the pregnant people videos where they're doing the baby mama dance song. Yeah, I'm totally gonna do that. Xena needs to get moving. Tell her to dance. We can dance together. Dahlia! Dahlia's in the house. I'm so glad you could make it. So let's just dance. Have a good night, Wicked Chickens Homestead. Thanks for joining us. Ryan's looking at you like, let's do this. Well, we've got a blow-up pool in our bedroom right now, so the hose hasn't arrived yet for it, so he's kind of dreading me make him carry 5-gallon buckets of water to it. But the hose is supposed to come soon. Atticus is one of the names I really like, Plain Jane. But it's not one that Ryan was really that into, I don't think. But I really like Atticus.
It's alright.
There's a lot of names I really like, but it's so hard to... yeah, where is Robert? He said he was going to try to be here. But he has internet connection issues at his house. So that's probably why. And Trisha from Willow Creek Homestead has no internet where she is, so she couldn't be here either. Yeah, we'll see if I get to the water birth. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I would like to. It's always been a dream of mine to have a water birth. So my mama did that for me with my last one. That's nice. The water birth, I'm assuming. Yes? Or the dancing. I can get you dancing. Oh, but yeah, so things are going really good. The herd has been really healthy. We only have 2 does that we consider less than perfect health right now, and it's not for any particular reason. They're just lower weight than they should be. One of them is because she's a senior. I mean, she's 13 years old, so I don't expect... I've been feeding her, so she just, doesn't maintain her weight well. And then the other one had a copper deficiency. Oh, hauling the water. Yeah. He's not too thrilled about me assigning him that job if the hose doesn't get here. It's supposed to be here already, but Amazon's been weird. But, what was I saying? The goats. So, yeah. So we have Shady Girl and Dominique that are both just a little bit skinnier than I want them to be. But everybody else is like plump and shiny and healthy, and parasite hasn't been an issue, knock on wood. Gotta find some real wood. None of this is real.
The desk.
That's not real wood. That's particle board.
That's real wood.
Yeah. So, we've been very fortunate. No, the goats don't really react to my baby bump. I don't think they realize. I'm really curious to see what they think of a squeaking baby when the baby's squeaking. I tried to breed Hearts because she was looking so well, but it didn't take. So, she's not bred. I do have some summer bred ones, I think, because I wanted to have a gap before I had any being born again. Fancy Girl is huge, so I'm pretty sure she took. Fancy 2, we were breeding up until gosh knows when. She kept on coming back into heat. And then Truly, the New Pine mix, she's looking rounder. So I think that we'll have possibly 3, but definitely 2 that'll give birth in the summer, which is not the best time to give birth, but because of parasites and heat and stuff, but it'll be good for our milk consumption, so that those will be the ones that we keep in milk while everybody else is being dried off because they're bred in the winter. So that's part of the reason for having just a couple that do give birth in the summer, is for our milk consumption, because it was really hard to go 3 months without milk. I'm telling you what, it was really hard. Is there an age that you stop breeding a doe? Not necessarily. You go by body condition, the health, what was the last pregnancy like, what was the last birth like, if they did well, if they had any complications. It's more so judging by that. So, her body condition says she's not going to be bred again. She's officially retired. I was hoping to get her bred one more time when I took her, because she was old when I took her. She came free with another goat. So I think of whenever I wander my yard. I bet Rose would know what this is. Well, Jane, you can send me photos anytime of plants in your yard, and I am pretty good about being able to identify plants. If the pictures are good enough, I can almost always, unless it's just a random weird one I don't know, but I've definitely got a knack for that. Always next time I can't get my honey bred yet. She just turned 2. Yeah, so Sweet Pea was too young when I was breeding, but she's old enough now, so I'm like, but I don't want to. I'm gonna wait until the fall. I'd rather breed in the fall and have spring kids. It's just a better timing. How do I deal with preserving comfrey, and how's the best way to do it? Lynn Smith. Hey Lynn, it's good to see you in here. So comfrey, you can do an oil infusion if you want to make. The oil can be used straight as an oil, or you can make it into a balm where you add beeswax to it and make it into, like, you know, more of a paste that you can apply to stuff. You can dehydrate it for later use. You can freeze it for later use. Most comfrey uses are topical, so I'm trying to think. I would put it in olive oil, and let it infuse the oil, and then when it's done, strain it. That's one of the best ways that my mom has always done. That always works really well with most herbs. Have you ever had a doe not produce milk after kidding? I've had some low producers, but the only time I had one not produce after kidding was when we lost one. She never produced any milk, and she died within a few days. So she was really not well. So that was quite unfortunate and very difficult. That was our shy baby. But we have her goober, and I'm seriously considering keeping his testicles. Ryan is like, no, we're weathering him. I'm like, yeah, but he's not related to everybody in the herd. We could use him as a breeder.
Well, you don't need any more bucks.
But I want to retire Fluffernutter because we've already gotten his offspring. So now I want to go with Peter Pepper. But Peter Pepper is related to Tabitha and Ruby and Sweet Pea. So we need a different buck for those 3. Good. Make a warm infusion, then make a salve. Yes. I love to crochet. My friend Tank, she is a wonderful herbalist. She makes all kinds of wonderful things with herbs. She's sent me stuff that and I just love it. She's really, really knowledgeable, so definitely follow her advice. Okay, any more questions? So we have 71 people in the room right now. 67 likes. How in the world do you keep all of this straight, Rose? That's a good question. I don't know. I usually don't. To be honest, I drop the ball.
Routines?
I drop the ball often. It's just... Yeah.
I'd say routines.
Routines.
To keep everything straight.
Yeah. You haven't talked much.
I don't know what to say, really. I sit still and I get tired because
this is
I'm like narcoleptic when I sit still, especially this time of day, because I've been up since 4:30 in the morning, and my job is jumping in and out of a van all day. So
Ryan's an essential worker, so he has been able to continue working, which is a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because we still have an income coming in. Thank God. I'm very grateful for that. It's a curse because we're terrified of him bringing home something to us, you know. But he has really gone above and beyond with personal protective equipment. I mean, he wears, you know, gloves and masks. He changes them in between. He doesn't touch things and then wear the same glove to touch another thing. He's smart about it. He's smart about it. He takes off all of his clothes when he gets home and washes, and he's not allowed to touch me or the boys until he has, you know, he's been spraying down packages as they arrive. Mail and packages get sprayed down outside and left outside for a little bit, and then he brings them in and unpacks them for me so that I don't have to touch the boxes still, even though he's spraying them. He's been very adamant about making sure he stays clean, and he does not have contact with people. At his work, they are very strict about the 6-foot distance and not being in contact with other people. Like, they're not even allowed to go into the same warehouse room at the same time. They have to take turns. So they've been very careful to keep their staff safe. So everything has been pretty good on that front, because we definitely don't need any risk factors. Ryan say, yes, Rose, we must keep Goober's testicles.
Yes,
He's
Rose.
so pretty.
We must keep Goober's testicles.
He's got a lot of the white. He's got a lot of the white pigmentation that his mama had, but it's not white. But if you look at his eyes, like, his skin around his eyes is white. Even though he's got the peanut butter colored fur, it's different.
He's got Shy's eyelashes.
Yeah.
Like, you could see them.
Simply Me, Lord D. How is your thyroid condition affecting your pregnancy? I mentioned it earlier, and I have been perfect thyroid health. My thyroid levels have been exactly where they're supposed to be for a normal person, and my Hashimoto's antibodies have dropped down to almost nothing. So it's been perfect, but it could come back after the pregnancy is what the doctors tell me. So we'll cross our fingers that it does not. It's been really good to not have those symptoms on top of pregnancy symptoms. Yes, type your questions in all caps. It does help. Goat scours now because of new grass on the pasture or coccidia. That's always the hard way to tell. If you've just put them out onto pasture, it very well could be from the new grass. But if they've been out for a while, it could be coccidia. I always start my coccidia treatment with herbs, garlic. What are the 2 herbs I always say for coccidia? Clove and cinnamon. Clove and cinnamon are supposed to be really high up there on the list of what can treat coccidia easily or well. But you have to be very, very, very on top of it and use a lot of herbs. It's not just give them the herbs once and they're done. You got to do it like 3 times a day, continuing. Deanna, how are you? The baby is due Wednesday. Yeah, so we're super close. Hoping to go this weekend while Ryan's home. Hey, Cheryl, good to see you. You're up late. Yeah, my ex-husband's on furlough too. He worked for Delta, so he had to take a month of furlough, and it's been hard on him, but luckily was right when tax returns were coming, so it helped him out a little so that he could coast. How are all the new lambs? Oh, sorry. That's for Homestead. I'm due Wednesday, Karen. What cravings did I have that drove Ryan nuts?
Nothing drove me nuts. Nothing.
Ryan doesn't really get driven nuts from much. He's too laid back.
Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary.
One of my
Even this time,
cravings.
like, I mean, with past pregnancies, it was like Oreos, but like this time, nothing like that.
At the beginning of the pregnancy, the first trimester, all I wanted was fries.
Oh yeah.
I literally, all I wanted was French fries. I wanted every kind of bad restaurant French fries there were. And
Yeah.
you guys know, I don't do fast food. Like, that's not my norm. And I was like, I want McDonald's French fries. Now I want Chick-fil-A French fries. Now I want to, can we try Burger King? You know, like, it was Wendy's, yeah. It was like all I wanted was French fries, but I had no appetite for anything else. So he was pretty happy to oblige, because I was like, ugh. The whole
it was
first
nice
trimester.
coming home from work with the fries and be like, see, you didn't even have to ask me. I got you the fries.
Yeah.
Marge, I am working.
Yeah, we were just talking
Yeah,
about that. He's an essential worker.
I'm an essential worker. My job's considered
Waste
a
management.
form of waste management.
Because he
and-
takes off compost.
Yeah. So I get to save the planet and still get to service humanity. And with everybody in Atlanta staying home,
Ooh, fried
our
onions sound
residential business has actually been growing. So
Yeah, but the commercial,
took a hit.
yeah. So it's been their ups and downs, but you know, he had just gotten a promotion right before everything happened to the team leader for his team. So, or what do you call it?
Shift lead.
So it definitely put him into a good position for being able to stay and work and be an important tool for the company. So how far along were you when you found out you were pregnant? It was early. It's always early. It was like, what, 6 weeks?
Something like that.
Yeah. He is so good to me. Yeah, I don't know what would happen if he weren't working. I don't even want to think about that. Especially with the pregnancy and all of the other stress factors involved, you know. So it's been pretty okay. And I've been strictly quarantined. I have not gone to the grocery store, or anywhere besides my doctor's appointments. So it's been interesting, but I never really went a lot of places anyway. I was kind of a hermit. So it's not too big of a change for me, but I always at least got to go to the grocery store once a week and get out of the house. That's kind of been hard not to. I'm like, I just want to go to the grocery store, but I don't want to go. Ryan always comes home going, these people are not listening.
Oh, it's bad.
Like, they don't stay 6 feet apart. It's really bad social distancing. Unfortunately, Georgia, as everybody in the nation now knows, is really kind of backwards about the safety procedures in place. So we are grateful for the people who are wise enough to use common sense to try to protect others from getting sick. Even if you don't care about yourself getting sick, just do it for the people who are unable to protect themselves, you know. We have another request for a baby bump, and it has been a while. I didn't show it. I showed it at the beginning. So I guess I could show it again for the people, because it's probably a bunch of different people in here now. Yeah, I need to see other people. I feel you, but I can't. I won't take that risk. I'm considered immune compromised from my pregnancy and because of my thyroid issues, even though my thyroid issues have resolved because of the pregnancy, they could come right back, you know? And then, of course, I don't want the baby to be at risk from anything. So it's going to be a while for us. It's going to be a while. I'll be quarantining me and the baby for a long time. So even if other people don't. Quarantining in the greenhouse. You go, Josh. Yeah, I have family in Massachusetts too, Marge, and I was just talking to some of them last night, and there are a lot of difficult cases going on, and it's been here too. It's just, it is difficult, but we all have to do our best and do our part, and hopefully things will get better soon. Hey, Sarah, how are you? And Robert, the Celtic Gardener, just joined us too. Okay, baby bump. Got another. All right, gotta stand up. All right, here it comes. Boop, 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 boop. Baby bump. Baby bump. I don't know if you can see the outline of my popped out belly button. Yeah, you can see it. The turkey timer has popped. This baby is ready. Ready. So I'm going to start doing some baby dances. Get the baby moving. Let's get that baby out. I'm ready. I said starting tonight into tomorrow morning, I'd like to be going into labor. Yeah, you guys have giant holes you can hide with your social distancing. Good job. Oh my gosh. Brought a 2-day baby to the office. I'm not even going to let Ryan's family see the baby. No. No. Like, Oh, that's bad. Whoop, there it is. Yeah, you and the boys could do some videos.
We should.
Yeah. Yes, the baby is dropped. Very much so. I won't go TMI on you, but TMI, baby is very much dropped. I can definitely tell. Jumping jacks, good idea. I think dancing would be fun. I'll just put on some music and start dancing with Rowan and Liam. Oh, get Rowan and Liam to come say hi.
Do I have to?
No.
So much work.
It's bigger. Rowan and Liam. That's it. Oh.
Hi.
Got one.
Sorry, I had to take care of a comment there.
I'm 5.
Yeah, Liam had a birthday. He's 5.
I have a watch.
He got a watch.
Yeah, it's a cool watch.
My kangaroo.
And a kangaroo costume. He was so excited about that.
Mhm.
Yeah, families can see through the windows. That's something we thought about doing is, we have a big window on our front door. So maybe they could come up to the front porch and wave. But, really, what's the point of that even, You might as well just do FaceTime.
Oh, come, let us adore you.
Yeah, I've been seeing people say newborns in the grocery store, and I'm like, what?
Mama is actually the one that's playing there. And that's back here. And that's not there. It's facing the...
It's backwards. Yeah, he's seeing himself backwards.
I need to sit there and I'll do it. It looks like she's actually sitting back
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah. It's,
Whoa,
it's
thank
like
you, City Stead. You got that fast.
It's a mirrored.
Thank you to my moderators.
Wow, they're so fast that I have no clue what I've missed.
Rowan, come say hi to your friends.
Who's these friends that we have?
Who are these friends that we have?
Yeah.
All of our YouTube friends.
What are their names?
Lots of names. Lots and lots
Hi.
of names. There are 77 people watching you right now.
That's one.
Rowan can read some of the names.
Going there. He's back.
Wait, it's going different ways.
There.
They're fascinated by the reversed camera. Yep, Liam had a birthday. I had a birthday.
One hasn't had a
Rowan's birthday is next month.
Mm-hmm. On 13th.
So,
You're not
30th.
Oh.
Did you say 13th? You don't even know your own birthday?
But when I said 13, last you said yes.
Wow. He's kicking me hard, guys.
You're confusing me, Mom.
I'm confusing you. You're confusing me. Knucklehead. But the boys have been good helpers, going down and doing chores in the morning with Mommy and in the evening with Daddy. Don't. You can't pick your nose when you're on the camera. You're making my nose itch. Is it hair?
fine.
Yeah, you had a hair tickling. There you go.
Is there a rabbit in here?
We just hatched out some quail. You want to get a quail, baby?
Yeah.
Grab one to show them. We hatched out some quail. We have some brise chickens, brise. I don't know how to pronounce it, and some white midget turkey eggs in the incubator. These little guys are just starting to get their little feathers coming in. Oh, don't jump. They're super, super cute. The boys have been taking good care of them. They're going to be going out to the barn this weekend, into the brooder in the barn.
And by the way,
Careful, go. Wings down. There you go.
all of our
Did the comments
cells
stop?
are, reversed too.
And one.
Oh, whoa. There they go. My comments froze there for a little while, guys.
Wow, they did.
I thought so after that last delete. It
The
didn't
chicks
move.
were pointing. They're back over.
How?
That I'm pointing at. Point.
Alright. Don't be goofy.
I don't know if I missed any important comments, guys. I'm just trying to skim.
Careful.
Hi. And just throw
There.
it out
Okay.
here.
Yeah, so I guess that's been an hour.
Trying.
And we are so grateful that you guys could join us
Are you
tonight.
trying to get out?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. This way.
Oh, that's so funny that you said that, Mandy. Trisha said that she wants me to turn the Marco Polo on and set up the camera in the room and just leave her on the whole time so she can watch. We'll definitely have a few people we have to Marco Polo and let them know when I do go into labor. I won't bother you if it's in the middle of the night, but early morning I might bother you. Yes, Rowan likes to make silly faces. We really appreciate everybody coming in tonight and saying hello with us. It's been so good to catch up. I missed you guys a lot, and I'm sorry that it's been so hard for me to do any kind of videos lately.
Yeah.
It's just been hard, but we should hopefully.
We'll be back.
Oh, well, of course we'll be back. We always come back. But we'll try to get so follow us at Wholesome Roots Farmstead Friends Facebook group. You can ask me any questions there. I get back to you pretty quick usually. I will announce when the baby has arrived. It usually comes out on Instagram and Facebook first. So if you are following us on Instagram and Facebook, you'll be the first ones to know. Because it takes me a little while to edit and stuff. So, whew. Baby kick. So I'm going to go dance and get this baby moving. What do you think? Do you guys think it'll be tonight or tomorrow morning?
Let's get some rest tonight and then in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I don't want to be up all night. So.
True. But if I started now, I'd probably be just mild labor at first, right?
I don't know.
I don't know about that. I think this baby's going to come fast.
Have you met Liam?
Yeah, Liam was fast. Also, if you're into TikTok, I might do a baby mama dance on TikTok. I'm probably not going to share that anywhere else because it'll be embarrassing. But maybe I'll share it to the group, the Wholesome Roots Farmstead Friends group, just you guys. I think that's it. I think that's everything. I think we've covered it all. That was a pretty good catch up. Big update.
Yeah, these guys, they didn't even see. I shaved off my beard and now it's back.
Stop it. Can one of my moderators, I think you know what I'm talking about. I can't get my feed to stop long enough. There we go. I got it. Never mind. What was I gonna say? Yeah, let's get to bed early, and then we'll dance in the morning.
I'll make coffee now then.
I missed you guys, and I love you guys, and I appreciate everything, all the support and all the love, and I just can't wait to be making videos more often and getting to visit with you more often. I don't know that I'll do another live next week, but maybe next week I'll be doing a live because the baby was born and I'll want to show you. So there is a possibility. I'm not going to make any promises though, but I will let you know on Facebook if I am going to go live again next week. We'll definitely let you know. We love you guys.
All right, then. Good night, everybody.
Yes, Pia, we're having a baby. He's due Wednesday. So, we're getting close enough.
I wonder if we put the mic on your belly, if they can hear the heartbeat.
I don't think it's that good of a mic. Y'all take care. And, I don't know how to stop this live stream. There. Okay, I see it.
Button that says...
It was covered.
There's a button that says end it.
We love you guys. Message us on Facebook if you have any questions. Message us on the Facebook group. We love to hear from you. And yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh, I hate to say goodbye.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. Another wonderful night at Wholesome Roots.
Alright. Good night, everybody. Is it over?